Find an ordered pair. So we're looking for just one answer. XY, that is the solution to the equation. Okay, what I'm about to show you are just examples because you can use any number you want. So you can pick any number you want for X. So I'm just going to pick an 8. And then I'm going to solve for Y. So instead of an X, I'm going to put an 8. So 4 times 8, I multiply because those are stuck together. 4 times 8 is 32 minus, I'm going to put a 1 in front of the y because if there's no number in front of a variable, it's assumed to be a 1, equals 4. Now, the first step in getting y by itself is to subtract 32 from both sides because the opposite of positive 32 is negative 32, and you're always dealing with opposite operations. So bring down the negative 1y equals 4, take away 32 is a negative 28. Now this is negative 1 times y, and the opposite of times is divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by negative 1. Top cancels with bottom. Again, top and bottom cancel if it's the same thing, including the negatives. So the negatives cancel. 28 divided by 1 is 28. So the y value is 28. And that's one possible answer. You can have an infinite number of correct answers depending on what you choose X to be. Okay, so for the next one, I'm going to choose X to be a 9. So instead of an X, I put a 9. Everything else gets copied down like it is. Okay, so I want the y by itself, so I have to get rid of a positive 9 first. The opposite of positive 9 is negative 9, so I'm going to subtract 9 from both sides. Opposites cancel. Bring down the negative 6y, bring down the equal. 6 take away 9 is negative 3. This is negative 6 times y. The opposite of times is divide. So I divide both sides by everything that's stuck to y, so that top cancels with bottom. So the negatives cancel because top and bottom. And then 3/6 can be simplified to 1/2. That's one possible answer. Okay, for the next one, I'm just going to choose X to be 0. So instead of X, I'm going to put a 0, and these are stuck together, so it's multiplied. So 4 times 0 is 0, minus 1y equals 8. Well, 0 is just 0, so that's going to really be written as negative 1y equals 8. I'm going to divide. This is negative 1 times y. The opposite of times is divide. So divide both sides by negative 1. Top cancels with bottom. Now I have a negative on the bottom, but I don't have a negative on the top to cancel it out. So it stays negative. And then divide. 8 divided by 1 is 8. So negative 8. 0, negative 8 is the ordered pair.